doing today? That is the energy I want to hear. In New Babylon, we always keep it simple. This is the way. We have built our future brick by brick. And today, there is something I must announce. You know, we continue to struggle when it comes to the medical field or medicine, not having the right equipment or tools to help us. But things have changed today thanks to the sacrifice of the Babylonians who helped us secure new medical equipment that is in our care. Tools that can keep our people alive, especially when the storm hits. This is the progress that we all talk about. But this progress does not come without a price. Some serious sacrifices were made in order for all of you to be able to have that care. So don't forget that. However, there's also more good news. Our trade post will grow busier as outside merchants are coming to us. They are seeking the goods that we have and seeking a trade with New Babylon. New Babylon is no longer just a small camp. Now it's become a crossroads for outside merchants to come in and trade with us. And it is my duty as the Merchant Guild to help us continue the outside trade to make Babylon thrive and be great. So, with that being said, starting today and upcoming days, you will see outside merchants, outside people come into New Babylon, to our trade posts, to the Chart of Shamash, and conduct outside trade for things that we need, Babylari that they can have. They can turn around and use that here in our economy to purchase things that you guys provide as a business. That is the ultimate goal, to keep the engine alive of the economy and also providing us with things that we need to thrive in New Babylon. So as a guild master of the Merchant Guild, I thank all of you for always helping out and being the ember that keeps the flame of Babylon alive. Thank you.
Thank you, Fines.
Thank you, Merchants Guild.
Thank you, Merchants Guild. This is the way.
Good job on the, listen, the medical bay looks great. Looks like we actually are finally getting somewhere with, you know, our technology involving health and the well-being of our citizens. Now, I would love to see more doctors that demand these machines, but, you know, you can't have everything you ask for all the time. That's not the way it works, unfortunately. Now, I don't know why I have to talk about it, and, you know, the Merchants Guild failed to mention, but from this mission they went on, obviously ended up with Edgar and Daniel being sent to jail. I think they're in jail for like 7-8 years, so they'll be gone for a while.
Jesus.
Now I ask you idiots just to be mindful of what you're doing up there when they call and ask for help, especially Edgar. Do not do things that are going to lead to us back here, for the love of God. And if you're going to do it, make sure you have a plan that does not have it lead to us back here. We're finally slowly climbing out of the hole that we dug ourselves into. Let's not, you know, slip and fall right back down it. Yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Kyle Pred, Peach, and them are going to be here. They might be at the gates already. I have no idea. But they did call me and said they're on the way here. So everybody keep that in mind when they do come here. We will have PD in New Babylon. I don't know if they're visiting or what they're doing, but they're on the way soon. We have built them their embassy. It's over at Shamash Isle. Some of you have been there. Some of you have not. If you see it, you're not to step foot upon this embassy unless told so by either the regent or the Marduk himself. Security has no power there. That place's intention is only for the PD. Now, if other things, you know, we have to use that little embassy for, it's only on the power of, again, the Marduk and the region. That's it. All right, Project Fallout. Phase 2 or 3, I lost count. Begins this week. I'm not sure which day. We're going to play it by ear. But it will begin this week. I ask that Ratatouille I don't know what you guys got to do to prepare, but winter is coming. Eventually, we'll be spending time in the vault, either through tests, and, you know, hopefully this day never comes, but you never know, or by force, because we got nuked. I hope you are ready. Yaya, hope you haven't been being fucking lazy. I feel like you have been. Hope you've been testing, you know, how much food we would need, you know, running numbers, figuring out the rations, portions, shit like that. I hope to God you've been doing that. Because if we don't have food down there, we run out, brother. You ain't gonna grow a tomato in 3 minutes, buddy.
Ain't no fish on the ground.
And there ain't no fish on the ground.
Become cannibals.
Sab, go sit in the shame pit for the rest of this meeting. What was that, Andy?
We had Crowbar to open that up,
I have been
please.
working on it.
All right, but Yaya runs the restaurant, so I hope to God you guys are communicating.
Yes, so we at least have an idea of how much we need for, Gigi worked it out for the 7 days, and then phase 2 for longer.
Have you spoken to Yaya about that yet?
No, I just talked to Gigi the other day about it. I believe Friday.
All right, well, make sure you guys are communicating with one another. For the love of God, some of you guys are terrible at doing this. The only time you guys communicate is to gossip and talk about bullshit nobody cares about, because your lives are worthless and useless.
So Ratatouille has no plan.
Ratatouille is the source of all our food. We intend to keep it that way even when we're down there. So please, communicate. If you're working on something that somebody else should know about, for the love of God, communicate. There's more to life than just gossiping. Believe it or not. Moving forward, we are level 1 security threat, which is great, but let's keep in mind, you know, the outer Babylonian threats that loom in the darkness. Let's, you know, be aware of that when we're operating at all times. We never know when, you know, the next shitstorm is going to happen. That understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Eliza, you want to come up?
My fellow Babylonians, I must say you all look resplendent, with your faces turned towards the rising sun on this day. There is much that we have accomplished, and the announcements that I have are threefold. The first of which, tomorrow, I will be deeply delighted and honored to announce the newest edition of our Codex. Now, I do not wish anyone to feel any alarm or concern by any means, as it will be the pretty close to the same Codex that you all have been expecting and exercising by, just with some solidifications, some cementations of what our goals and duties are to ourselves and to each other. So steel your minds for that newness coming your way. Second of which, tomorrow I will be continuing our media training seminars, and we will be talking about how to spot scammers. Because we have been a little too... of course, I am so grateful and delighted that everyone has been so warm and welcoming to the guests that have been stopping by our gates, but... as we have experienced several times, there are those that come here with ill intent. And I want to make sure that we are all girded in our minds against anyone that should try to throw tempests against our thoughts and against our peace here. Third of which... oh, sorry, was someone going to say something?
I say amen.
Ah! Yes, indeed. To it. Thirdly, I do wish to extend my bravado of congratulations to the Merchants Guild and everyone that has been committing your time, your sweat, your tears, your very lifeblood to helping raise up the commerce and trade that is bustling forth from here. But what I have to say, I hope you all take as not a condemnation of this commerce and trade. I want to encourage you all to not only allow Babylari to direct your actions and where you turn your attentions. Only earning Babylari should not be what is inspiring and directing you to take
talking about you,
action.
Zeke. Sorry.
Amongst others, not to single anyone out particularly. But there has been a pattern where there have been institutions of ours that could use a little more support, a little more grace. Our fair institution of Ratatouille, for example. We are currently able to maintain this streamline of free food to keep our bellies full as the engine of our ingenuity moves forward by virtue of the volunteering and generosity of our fellow Babylonians. But if you are only going to rely on the generosity of others without contributing yourself, I will be incredibly plain here. You are no better than a leech. So I implore you to let go of those past patterns. I could simply exchange Babylari with cash money. Money should not be the only thing that drives you forward in creating, in building, in forming here in New Babylon. We are here to go past that mindset. Now, that is not to say that I wish for you all to throw away or toss aside the machinations of the Merchants Guild. In fact, we should celebrate that, indeed. For it is the pinnacle of prosperity that we are seeing here. Simply inviting you to extend your volunteering, your generosity, in areas where you may not personally benefit immediately. For a well-fed Babylon is a prospering Babylon. To it, I have been incredibly inspired by all of the work that you all have been doing. If you are ever in need of anything, please do see me as someone that you can come and speak to, whether it is for critique, for complaint, or for a simple hello. And thus ends my announcements on this day. Thank you all.
Thank you, Regent.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Also reminds me, we had a plan a while back to, I think Harry B is holding on to all the properties and assets and money that we were supposed to give away for free. Harry B, I need you to communicate with Eliza and plan for that event to happen this week if we can, please.
Yes.
We're giving everything away. I swear to God, random audits are being done. I am working with somebody from the courthouse. I handed him over a list, and he's auditing every single person in Babylon to see what exactly you guys own and still hold on to. Today's probably your last day to give whatever you have left over to fucking Harry B. Because if you're gonna be like Sebas and Benny and those guys who went right back to the fucking bodega, we're gonna find out.
Freeze to this!
And Harry B and Eliza will coordinate hopefully some sort of event for this week. If it's too much, we got too much going on, you know, next week the latest, please. And we will commit to giving everything away to the city. Is that understood?
Understood.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Everybody fucking quiet. Come on, Shane. Come on. Who's he talking to? He's talking to nobody. Speak up. Come on.
Damn right.
Wake the fuck up.
Fucking sleeping over here.
I don't know if I told you guys this, so this might be an announcement. I feel like I did tell you guys this, though, when I showed you guys the tunnel, but remember, when the vault is ready, you will be interviewed, and you will be asked about all the things you've done since your first day upon entering New Babylon, and you're going to show the worth that we so clearly deserve. And if you fail to do so, you will not be allowed inside when the time comes. Every single person will be interviewed. New Babylon is built on progress and pushing ourselves every day and inspiring the others around us. Some of you have gotten lazy. Some of you have never become these people, truthfully. And don't think we've forgotten what our core ideologies are. I had a conversation with Sab Batalana today, and she truly is missed. And to truth be told, I can't think of a single person here who rose to the occasion the way Elena did. So do better. Have a great week.
Just quickly, I want to make it very clear.
Fuck, I should say something else.
You know, I shouldn't be saying this, but just to make it extra clear for you motherfuckers that don't have common sense. Any traders, merchants coming through the gates to trade on Shamash, the Isle of Shamash or whatever, they need to be passed through security. We have a protocol for this. There's going to be more strict. So any traders, merchants coming to the front gates, make sure you call security about it. Don't just let them through. Okay? Even though they are tied to the Merchants Guild, security needs to inspect them and their goods. Thank you.
I forgot one last thing. If you do still own properties and vehicles and have cash in your bank accounts, come speak to me directly. Come clean now. Because if I find out through other means, I ain't gonna be like you pussies who couldn't punish me when I broke the rules. You motherfuckers gonna get it. Guys, this is a genius idea. I'm gonna audit everybody.
Hey, Lang.